Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making washi tape masterboards. They're pretty fun. This is just step one, making them. I have not cut them up to make collage fodder with, or tags, or journal cards. I just started putting tape down, and I'll just kind of show you my easy method. It's very self-explanatory. And then in a future video, we'll cut them up and make things with them. So I know most of you guys probably have a load of washi tape. Here's just one of my bins. I've got several. So this one has kind of a vintage vibe, which is fine. And then it's also a really good scrap buster. So I have a bunch of, what is this, 12 by 12, what's it, scrapbook paper that I don't use because it doesn't have a theme that I like. So I will just cut this up and do a board on here. Here's another piece that I started this morning, and this is just some random scrap paper. So you can make little ones to start or make a big one. I'll probably just cut this down just a hair. All right. Oh, what you do need, or I use this glue, I use Liquitex, because washi tape doesn't really stick that great. So I'm gonna use that, and then you need something kind of on the background. I'll show you, just sort of like this, to glue. So it's very easy. I just do kind of one strip at a time so it doesn't dry too much. And there's no rhyme or reason how you do this, just go for it. It's just, I don't know, I have tons of washi tape that I never use, and I love washi tape, so this is a really good way to use it. This is it. I cut the sides a little bit as I go. I'll do two because that part is still, let's see, we'll do a piece like this. And you can also do the washi tape in all different directions. I'm going to do that eventually, I just haven't done that today. So I need some more glue. You can use probably any glue. This is just the glue I'm using for today to try it out, this Liquitex. It's kind of like a sealant too, but it's, I don't know, what is it? It's a gel matte medium. I didn't want to use my, what is it, art glitter glue for this because it's super expensive glue and I didn't want to waste a bunch of it. You can hear my mister out there. So I do flip it up after a few strips, and then I just cut these edges so that they're not sticking down. It's pretty relaxing. It'd be a perfect little sit in front of the TV kind of craft. All right, let's see. And you could also do like different themes, you know, bright colors, floral, anything, polka dots. It's really endless. And then, like I said, these could be cut up and you can make tags, journal cards, greeting cards. I try to alternate like a pattern with, I don't know how to explain it, maybe a solid, not necessarily a solid, but let's see. How about some polka dots? I never really know how it's gonna look until you start cutting it up, but I'll do one more strip before I cut that down. But you could probably use a glue stick too. Let me see. What do I want to use? Decisions. I guess I'll use this one. It's a vintage newspaper. Then you could draw shapes on these or use stencils and cut out fun ephemera shapes. That's where I can't wait to cut them up to see kind of what happens. Okay, let's see. I could probably use a thinner paintbrush and then it might be a little bit like a better way to do it, but that's just what I grabbed. Maybe I'll do this green. It is kind of fun to pick out the different washi tapes. All right, I'm just gonna put a little more glue down here. You can also seal this when you're done. Like I have a spray Liquitex, I think it is, or no, I have a spray Mod Podge. Just to seal it in, because you know washi tape's notorious for not having like a long duration of sticking. I'm gonna do this big old butterfly one. And of course, you could overlap. So you could even put all these this way and then do some overlapping ones, just because once you cut it up, it'll look kind of like a collage on a, you know, a journal card, or a, what's it called? I can't think. A tag. Grab this one. It's kind of matchy a little bit, but all right, and then I'm just gonna make sure I got this nice and wet. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do a stripe. If I can get it on there. Okay. So that's that. And of course you could do huge master boards. I just kind of wanted to do some small ones so I could get to the fun part of cutting it up. Let's see, and then I use this paper because it has a white background. That way if you make it a journal card or a tag, you could write on the back as a writing space, of course. So then I just make sure it's nice and pressed down, and then I put it in my living room under the fan. So let's do kind of like a wild, different kind in a sec. I'm just gonna do kind of a smaller piece just so that for time's sake. All right. No plan, but I'm gonna just check this out. Let's see here. Just kind of start up here. I might not even have these all be, let's see, what's the word? Like cover the whole background, maybe even, oops, some white poking through might not be bad. This is, okay. All right, I don't know what's happening. I got a dog hair in here though. Might be better if I just do straight across first, actually. Make my life a little easier. All right, let's do that. Music one. So anyways, where are you guys tuning in from? Let me know in the comments. It's always, like I said, fun to know where you're from. Here's some fun, or I guess more like colorful. So I'm gonna do this one, try to do this one not so vintagey. I think this washi tape's almost used up, so let's see. I think it's gonna be like 80 some degrees here today in Michigan. It's such a hot fall this year and summer. Not a fan of the heat, as I always say. I'm gonna cut this off. I accidentally did the white side, but I guess that's okay. It doesn't always have to be a writable surface. This could be made into collage fodder that's like cut out and glued down, so. I'm gonna layer right here for a second because I'm anxious to see. Make sure that all gets glue on it. Okay. And then since I love this polka dot, I'm just gonna do another strip down here because it's gonna be cut up anyway, so sharing is caring. Let's see, whoops. Got a little too much there. Let's see. I might be starting to go out a little bit on an angle, but that's okay. just a little bit. But I think I cut my paper on an angle, to be quite frank. So let's do some black polka dots, because why not? I love them. And then after this one, I'll cut a little piece off of one I've already done and see what it looked like as like a piece of collage fodder or ephemera. I'm gonna trim this up. It's sticking. Okay. So I'm off work today, so that's nice. I have lots of stuff. I'm kind of trying to declutter around my house. I don't even know where to begin, guys. It's like every room needs it. I was thinking about becoming a little bit more of a, besides my craft stuff, but trying to do a little bit of, what's the word? So I think it's minimalist. I know. Not like an extreme one, but just, you know, do I need 12 coffee mugs? No, 4 would be fine. That kind of thing. So we'll see. All right, I just need one more piece down here. This will work. All right, so let's trim this up just a hair. You could even do this method like to decorate envelopes, to make upcycle regular envelopes and make some for your junk journals. It's a little tedious, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of fun to me. Okay. So let's press that down. Now what I'm thinking is I'll just take some pieces. This is where I could probably use my smaller glue, like my, I can't think of it, art glitter glue. This is kind of fun if I can get it started. Sticking to my hands here. Oh, I forgot to do some right there. Let's put this there. Oops, dog hair, of course. Okay. For the video's sake, I think I'm just gonna leave this how it is. Of course, I could keep going, adding more and more and more. Like you could even go upside down. But I'm gonna leave it for now because I want to try to cut one out. Okay. All right, Dee. So let's try this. Okay. I'll cut it out off camera because it's probably gonna be boring and bounce my camera. Well, I can try. It's pretty much trial and error. So I'm just making larger cuts around my shape here. But I will speed this up because I'm sure it's just not that interesting. I just make sure I cut so that the stem in the middle is pretty thick-ish so that it doesn't become too weak and break. Flip it over. Kind of cute. So you gotta figure, let's see, like if you were gluing it down to like, you know, a white page. Kind of fun. I'll cut one more. I'm gonna probably get carried away with this. Let's see, what should we do? Something easy like a heart? Or let's see, I cut a small piece. This could be a tag, but let's just do a heart. It's a pretty big heart. You could do small hearts that could be like embellishments on envelopes. Let's see. You could do, oh, you know what would be fun is doing like all black and white washi and cutting out black and white collage fodder. It's kind of a not great heart. Let's see if I can fix it. It's a little bit better. Just gotta even these out just a hair. Freehanding. That's why stencils would be a great thing to do with these, but you get the point. I was just trying to show you what it would look like. Let's see if that's better once it's cut out. Yeah, it's not my it's not my best heart in the world. But anyways, guys, I just kind of wanted to show you the first step of making the washi boards, just because it's fun. I've seen them all over the internet. I didn't make this up. It's just something I wanted to try. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a happy Monday, and I'll see you later. Bye.